but it actually just means yields. I think I found out like a week ago. And I've been looking at treasuries and bonds and buns for the past like 2 years. And I thought that why was maybe year. But I'm live on YouTube now, boys. So if you want to come across over there and jump on and see my full screen, you can. Right, let's get into the markets, boys. Let's get into the markets. Let's see what we can do for the day. We've obviously had Frankfurt open already. We just had the BOE open, so the London open. So let's see how price is getting affected this morning. I'm going to be on here for a couple hours, so we're going to have 2 hours of trading London session. We'll see if there's any positions. I'm not going to be looking at any risky positions because obviously, as we guys know, it's NFP Friday, so it is going to be a lot more of a sort of a sitting out day than what a lot of people would be expecting. I am going to give my views on NFP. I'm going to give my views on what's been happening this week, and my biases for hopefully the upcoming few weeks. Realistically, we are going to get a big change in these markets now because of these tariffs implementations. Yes, T-Ray, what we saying, my cousin, my fucking brother. Let me get. Hey man, 1K subs, boys. That's actually big for us, man. It's big for us. Let me just do this announcement, in, boys. Like I said, come join me on YouTube if you want to see my screen a little bit better. You can see it way better. You can see my full screen. Let me just shoot this in you, man. Come on, Josh. I'll do this. Wow, really? Wow. A lot of European banks are down. Dutch Bank down near enough 4%. NatWest nearly 3.5%. Santander nearly 3%. So a lot of European banks getting actually a bit. That's actually not good. We are seeing European bank stocks come down quite a lot. So we'll see what we're going to do for the day. I feel like we could definitely be seeing. I mean, I'm reasonably long dollar for NFP today. Depends if obviously that comes up right, if the stats actually come out correct, right? No, maybe not on Telegram, only on Discord. Only on Discord, boys. This is our Discord community. We've only ever been on Discord, boys. Only ever. And boys, I'm going to say this now, yeah? Make sure you're in the Discord because every single morning, right, we send in the live links. We're live on a few different TikTok accounts. We're always live on YouTube, but we send in the link in here every single time we're live. So if you feel like sometimes you can't find us because you're on a different account, because we're on a different account, sorry, then make sure you join us up. Plus, we're doing a 50k ACG giveaway today. Okay, we're doing a 50k funded account giveaway, so make sure you're in the Discord, boys. Can someone drop me the link for me? It's annoying I can't type. I find that so silly, the way I can't type. Yes, Mac, how we doing, bro? G Longs, let's have a little look, mate. First of all, let's look at Asia session. I mean, recently from this chart here, shorts is really preferred for this morning. Right, yeah, that actually looks really nice. Let's get our DTOs already because this could definitely look like a nice continuation here. Very high, that DTO. Let's mark out all the DTOs and our CRTs. All the 6 and 4 hour CRTs in our hands. Really, Rob? there's a Discord link, boys. Right, let me get his details on because I want to see what other charts look like. EU looks pretty much opposing. A lot more bullish this morning than the pound is. Yeah, very high details. These details are actually not the best, to be honest. So if we're at 3G, take pretty much already taken Asia high. That's not bad. Yes, James, what we saying, bro? Hope we're good, boys. Hope we're good. We're seeing FTSE down, European index is down, FTSE down 0.7, CAC down a bit, S&P down, now today, US index is down. All of our indexes down. Makes sense though, right? Because we are going to see it a lot harder for countries to make money, companies to make money. So we're going to see the stock indexes come down, which is blatant. Because these tariffs are getting thrown around like they're a joke. Yeah, the details are not sitting in the nicest areas today. It's good. Yeah, no, it's been again absolutely chopped. I think, to be fair, I think that's maybe one of the smartest moves this week, really. Well, obviously post tariffs. The best is those shorts for those indexes. It makes sense. You probably had a field day. You've probably been having a field day the last couple of days, to be fair, Dylan. Because these tariffs are really, really, really. Oh my God! Look at GB 10 years. This is actually really good. This is really good. Our bonds are getting bought up, which is perfect. And we want our bonds to we want to see the bond investments go up, right? Because again, we see a lower borrowing cost. When we see a lower borrowing cost, well, I say lower borrowing cost, the government, right, in each statement will have to, whatever money they bring out of the economy, they have to pay back with interest. The interest is obviously what we see on these gilt yields. So we've seen them drop this morning already by 0.8 basis points. We've been seeing a nice decline for the past, since Thursday last week. So for about a week we've been seeing declining, which is perfect. Wow, we've been seeing our gilt yields drop by near enough 38 basis points in a week, which is perfect. That's made it pretty much, in other words, 0.38% cheaper for the government to borrow, which is so much nicer. Considering our economy is looking to buy a lot right now, right? Not buy a lot, but fork out a lot for the economy, which we don't really have. We're in a huge debt. The UK is in a huge debt. We're one of those countries, same as US. We're a country that realistically has not negative growth, but negative money in the bank. If you think about it that way, think about it this way, right? We're in minus, we're in drawdown of our funding accounts. Put it that way. Our country's in drawdown. Let's just say that. It's probably an easier way to put it. What is that? Wait for a tracing into high time for a fair value. That's wait for confirmation for short. Simple. Yeah, that's the thing. That's literally it. And that's why fundamental bias is key. Do you know what I'm saying, Dylan? That's what makes it so much more, because you know what's going to happen, right? You know what's going to happen. You know you're going to see the index come down. It just makes sense in terms of the news which is coming out. Right, let's see if we've got any CRT in the 4 hour. We do have a little CRT here. It's already completed though, so it's a note. Something is that the daily. Okay. DXY has not had any CRT. We just completed this CRT that was formed last night on the sale, no, yesterday morning. But the CRT completion here. Other than that, I don't think we have any other CRT. BG is just to the upside, GJ complete. No 4 hour. I don't give a fuck about it. 1 hour. literally no CRT. Let's look at the weekly. It's completed already. It's completed. It's completed. This is what he's looking at here. Yeah, this is perfect. It's completed. Right, yeah, we've literally got no CRT in the moment. Literally got no CRT. Anything lower than the anything 4 or higher, that's all I really care about. We got to bear in mind we are still within this Asia range on DXY. Is that what the fuck is this? What the fuck is this line? Oh, the CRT. Bro, I was thinking, what the hell is this line? Let's make this a little bit thicker. So this CRT got complete. Let's see how it reacts off this completion. Because again, I'm still pretty long on UG, really. I mean, today could very much be a retracement for GU and EU. And we could definitely see DXY be pumping for the day just purely off NFP. NFP's very big news, by the way, boys. Very big news. The reason it's not just the figure that comes out, right, it's what it means. Because if you're seeing a tighter labour market, you're going to see less of a reason to cut interest rates. But if you're seeing a less, or in other words, I've realised I've not been over my YouTube chart. Sorry, boys. Yes, says to me. What did Tavis keep getting off? I'll explain in 2 secs, bro. Completely lost myself. I've actually just completely lost myself. Mate, I've actually looked. What was I even on about? I don't even remember what I was on about. But says what these tariffs are, right? Is all tariff is pretty much import tax. It's a form of import tax. And the reason why we're having these tariffs, why Trump has been putting these tariffs in, is because of one main reason is literally just trade deficit. Okay, and obviously what deficit means is just a figure in between, right? Say for example, if I've got 100 apples, and then the next month I've got 50. My deficit is obviously 50, so it's just a number in between, right? What we're looking at in terms of deficit in the global market, in the global trade market, is how much does one country give to one and how much does the other country give to the other. So, for example, if the US gives, say, 10 billion worth of goods to China, that's so much, 10 billion. All right, we'll say 20 million to China, right? Goods. But China, so give like 100 million goods to the US consumer market, there is an 80 million deficit there, right? And what Trump wants to do is he wants to bring manufacturing straight back to the US market, right? To the US. He wants manufacturing in the US to absolutely boom. Okay, the way he's trying to do this is impose tariffs, which pretty much say if all Chinese products, Chinese goods, right, they go up by say, what is it like? So I think it's something nuts like 50%. I think their tariffs like equal up to about 50%. That's with their old tariffs that was put into place about 4 years ago, no, like 8 years ago. And then the tariffs that are coming around now, reciprocal and baseline. So you're seeing 50% tariffs, right? So the reason why he's put those in place is because he wants manufacturing to come away from China and go towards the US. And the reason why that's going to boost the US economy, because if you do have a boost in manufacturing, you have a boost in jobs, okay? You have a boost in jobs. You have a boost in GDP growth. Your country, because the US won't just be good for services now, they'll also be good for goods. Okay, so they're pretty much just trying to get their GDP growth back, get the jobs back, get the wealth back in the US. It's a good move, I'll be honest, it's a really good move because that's exactly what they're going to be getting. But long term, I don't think personally it's a really good idea because you're going to really see some. You're not going to have countries want to work with the US anymore later down the line, right? Canada aren't going to want to work with the US. Mexico aren't going to work with the US. EU aren't going to work with the US. Some Asian countries aren't going to want to work with the US. Vietnam, Thailand. They're not going to want to work with them. Everything's going to get more expensive. Well, realistically, yes, because how it works out, right? Say if you want to use, if they start using the US manufacturer, obviously those prices are going to go up because they can't compete with the China manufacturers, right? Unless they find from a different country the same similar price, right? But realistically, they're just trying to bring manufacturing back. So you will see inflation go up. You will see a hike of inflation. And then when you see a hike of inflation, which is normally good, right? You want to see inflation be up, all right? Realistically speaking. But if inflation needs to be up, GDP needs to be up, which GDP isn't going to be up, it's going to be down for the time being. So if we get higher inflation, lower GDP, we're really going to see consumer lose all their buying power. So you're going to see inflation go up. It probably won't be a living crisis over in the US like what we've got here. But you are definitely going to see goods be making hard to buy to consumers. So you are really going to see a lot less consumer spending. And when you see a lot less consumer spending, consumer confidence, you do see a little drop in the economy. So, in my opinion, the US dollar is really going to see a little bit of a negative effect in, I couldn't say, I couldn't put a time frame on it, but I'd sort of predict maybe 6 to 12 months. That's when we're going to continuously see a bearish dollar in sort of the macro perspective. It doesn't make sense. What don't make sense, bro? What's your NFP direction? Realistically, as of right now, forecast is coming out bullish, right? Bullish for the dollar. So we will see how that does come out at the end. NFP is coming out alright. Average hourly earnings looking to stand 0.3%, which to be fair is quite good. Oh shit, sorry, no, bearish. Sorry. Wow. I was looking at a complete wrong figure. NFP should really be bearish for the day. If we're looking at forecasts, we should be bearish. And we are seeing sort of a less tightening of the labour market, right? We're seeing unemployment stay at 4.1%, which is obviously good. We're seeing job openings come lower, so we're seeing less jobs being opened. That's what NFP is, job openings. Average hourly earnings is staying the same. So unemployment staying the same, average hourly earnings the same, but jobs is coming down. It does show a little bit of a loosening of the labour market, which will cause a little bit of a negative effect. Let's hope these figures are correct, because if they are, then it is looking like it's going to come down for the dollar. And definitely, possibly, you're looking at potential cuts there as well. To be fair, we're looking to have about 3 cuts this year. Causing up to, I think, probably seeing about 50 to 75 basis points worth of cuts. So you probably see around 4% by the end of the year in terms of interest rates, and that really does make that figure quite likely. We have enough manipulation point if he continues to move. Definitely, bro. That's normally how it works out, right? Cecily, what do you mean, bro? What are you not getting, Cess? Let me know what you want me to explain a bit further, man. That's what I'm here for, brother. Don't got to be left in the dark with this shit. Feel free to ask me any question, boys, of anything I'm saying. It might be a little bit confusing. This is stuff that I've been learning for quite a long time, so if you want me to just go over it again, just ask, please, just ask. That's what I'm here for. Right, boys, make sure you are following the YouTube, man. We could just hit 1K on YouTube. Again, we're doing a 50K giveaway today, boys, right? A 50K giveaway. 50K ACG giveaway. President Trump. Come on, little slapper, my brother. Come on, bro. Hey, Slaps, you see what I sent you yesterday, last night on Discord? Open your Discord, brother. How did you forecast bearish NFP? Well, realistically, right, NFP is talking about the labour side of the market. Let's just go over to Forex Factory. Let me pull this out quickly so you boys can see some figures, yeah? My message has been blocked. No, that one hasn't, bro. But I haven't seen any other comments after it doesn't make sense. Let me know what you was trying to comments. Yeah, just say it again, bro. So average hourly earnings, as we can see here, is coming out as 0.3%, which is the same as last month. Unemployment rate. Sorry, that's CAD. Unemployment rate looking to still be sticking at 4.1%. So we're getting a pretty much the same figures we got last month, but we're getting job openings closed. So we're not seeing more unemployment. We're not seeing average hourly earnings go up. So we're not seeing a tightening of the labour market. And then job opening, or NFP, is looking to come lower, right? So we are going to be seeing less jobs being made. When we have less jobs being made, and then we don't have the labour market expand, then we are going to see a loosening of the labour market, which pretty much means it will be negative for the local currency, being the dollar. Right. What pairs do you guys want me to be looking at? Let me know what pairs you guys want me to look at. I sent 3 messages with the C word country and you didn't read it out. Oh yeah, it must not have come up, bro. Wait, say it again without swearing. Hey boys, is the stream alright on YouTube? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know if it's laggy or not. Just in case. To be honest, I am looking to short GUAU today. I think early in the day is sort of best for that. Again, I'm still realistically going to be bearish for the dollar, but I feel like we could get a nice retracement at the start of the day, which is mainly what I am looking for. We have had a completion of that 4 hour, which is key. We have some further fair value gaps to the downside. Our stream is fine, top 9 matches, bro. I refer it to it as a bonus instead of the name of the country. Yeah, go on, bro. Oh, you can't comment China, bro. I thought you meant you were saying the C word, as in the C word. China. Go, shoot me, bro. So if I miss any comments, please just say them again. We can't wait for selling. We can wait for selling for GBP USD, right? Well, sorry. What do you mean? Sorry. Just me driving, seeing someone. What? Oh no, bro. Wait. Same mums, bro. That ain't right, James. Oh, you're gonna have to pattern that, bro. What the hell is that about? Yes, Brooklyn. I'm good, my boy. How you doing, bro? I'm here for the crack today. Trading would be a very nice. I'm here for the crack. Trading today would be a very nice prize. Am I retarded? Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. No, no. I've not just done that, boys. I swiped off of the app. We'll see if we got banned or not. Bro, why is the word retard not allowed to be said? Do you know how mad that is, you man? Do you know how fucking crazy that is? Right, let's go back in the app and see if we got banned. Boys, just do me a favour and just sit there and just pray for me for a sec. Give a little prayer. Come on, I'll give a little prayer myself. Amen. Come on, please don't say me banned. Please don't say me banned. Please. I think we're alright. We might be alright. We might be alright. We might be alright, boys. Whoa. I think we're alright. I think I saved it. Let's hope we saved it. Holy shit. It's just silly though, getting taken off for that though, isn't it? Wow, Jesus. Wow. He looked fine. My question is, why is he in the boot though? Boat not come through. Nah, man. Well, it says to me, come on TikTok and text it, bro. Because I don't know why I can't see the comment. Can you look at EJ for sure, my bro? So we're seeing us come down a little bit further now, which is perfect. For London, I really want to see it still come down. Yeah, I'm still on there. I'm still on there. Thank God. Thank the literal gods. But if you prayed, shout out to you, man, innit? Because the prayer was the only thing I got us keep staying on this account. EJ shorts really because safe haven's getting favoured. So I would say realistically shorts EJ. Probably Kai getting swept. It's difficult though, right? Because we are still within the same range. Same range being this news. Okay. So we've not actually traded outside of this range yet, which is Wednesday. So yeah, this was the tariff news. We've not actually traded outside. Personally, again, I would still favour safe haven. So I would say shorts probably the smartest idea. Um, but yeah. Thought you got boomed. No, I'm good, bro. Thank God. Thank God. That was very close. My bro. Mork, love you, my family. Thank God for that. Thank the literal gods. Whoever the God is, man. Whoever you believe in, thank you. Alright, okay, cool. So the dollar is coming up for the day. So areas I really want to be seeing the dollar come into for the start of London, sort of the first half of the day. Yes, Sesame, what's good, bro? What did I do? I said the R word again. Um, Friday 50, Friday high. We've also got some of these levels to the upside. I do want to see a dip, so I continue to trade to the upside for London session, so we can get ourselves out of some nice premium areas for us, and then start trading to the downside. So realistically, I'm looking for price to continue up for the first half of the day, and then for NFP, I want to see price start moving to the downside. That's what. What's everyone else looking at? I was saying he's worried China is too powerful. Yeah, yeah, no. China are powerful though, man. Very powerful. Very powerful. They hold a lot of the manufacturing, but this is the whole point of what he's trying to do. Do you know what I mean? Are you taking those? Yeah, nice. Taking those lows now. I still want to see us continue down further in EU. Again, I want to see us come towards like Friday 50 areas, preferably lower. I mean, what the hell is this line we've got here? I'm not too sure. Oh, that's the CRT that got completed. I want to see us definitely come back. Oh, oh, wait. We've got the 1.1k handle here. Didn't even realise that. Let me mark that out. We've got a 1.1k here, so I want to see price recently come below that 1.1k handle towards that Friday 50, and then we can start seeing some movements. Let's get this CRT completion off, because I know one I'm not sure anymore. No one wants to trade the yuan on Forex, though. Not at all, bro. Alright, I've got a text from my boy. Please say you want to go golf. Please say you want to go golf today. Please. Please. Oh my god, that's the worst news. So I was hoping we was going to go golf today, but instead, he's actually cancelled golf for tomorrow. Fucking hell, man. Simple things I just want. Simple things. In it, Sesame. Yes, DJ, what we saying, my boy? Yeah, no one does want to trade the yuan in forex. That's correct. No one trades. No one ever really trades the yuan. The Chinese yuan, that is. But realistically, right? See, why can Josh say it? Like Sesame can't. That's bare weird. Won't be here as we are in bed with. Wait, won't be on here as we are in bed with. Wait, you got me tripping, bro. You got me tripping. Looks like I need a bit of a shave, doesn't it? That's literally it. I mean, TT is China. Yeah, I mean, we'll see really because that's another big thing in the market right now as well, boys. So the 5th of what's so special about 1.1, Maze? It's a handle, bro. It's a handle. I don't know if you've ever heard me talk about handles before. I don't speak about it in the mentoring. I don't speak about it much, but like handles, right? So same thing with gold. You've got like, say for an example, gold hits 3,100 bang on. That's called a handle, all right? 3,000 is a handle. So what handle means is like a whole number. And the reason why we do look at these is because you realise sort of swing traders, investors and stuff will have their stop loss and TP at certain levels, right? For example, how many people are saying, oh, gold to 3K, gold to 3K, gold to 3K? A lot of people swinging longs would have had their TPs at 3K or 3.1K or 3.2K. Do you know what I mean? So swing trade, it's like a TP and stop loss areas for certain traders. Like for example, right now, if we look on EU, we've probably got traders stop losses sitting at the 1.1K handle. They probably bought this morning. Any traders from this morning probably had stop losses on these lows, anticipating that price is going to move up. So it's a really good sort of. It's like a key. They're like key levels, you know. It's like the DTO. It's a key level, so you'll see a lot of orders, probably sell stops, but not sell stops, buy stops, whatever. But buy limits, sell stops. No, price doesn't necessarily move to round numbers, but it's more the fact of where people have their orders. Right. Again, this is the big part. The big thing about the market is liquidity. Okay. And it's always good to look at it from a sort of an investor's point of view, where you'd have your stop loss and TPs. Obviously, one of them's like at highs or lows, but some of them is at certain price points. Handles are essentially what covers that. Yeah, exactly. So it's like Bitcoin. You've probably got people right now, Dylan. They've got buyers in, and they've got their TP at 100K. And then when it gets to 100K, you probably see it drop off quite a lot because you probably see that a lot of people have their take profit areas at that 100K mark, right? So everyone talks about handles. Handles is sort of it's sort of an institutional based concept. That's what a lot of what Bloomberg talk about, is what hedge funds talk about. They look to long or short to certain areas of price. I actually should do a video on handles. It's not hard to get your head around, but it's a really strong concept in actually knowing some really nice key levels in terms of whole numbers, right? I actually might do a video on that soon. I might. Is it just me or is this camera it's like sort of blurry? I've never liked having my stops on whole numbers for that reason. It's very smart, George. It's very smart. Very, very smart. That's why, for example, with gold, I'm talking about I want to see us sit above the 3.1K mark or just peak below and then see a nice buy off, because that's when we're going to see a nice push off, right? That shows that we'll actually be trading off of that gold's 3.1K handle. We've come a little bit below, it's mainly because of those tariffs and the weakness of the dollar. The weakness of the dollar actually caused gold to come down as well. Sells for EG. I'm not looking to sell EG yet. So what I saw yesterday. So I was looking at EG shorts yesterday. I got a stop loss on it. The reason why I wouldn't be comfortable selling again until I got a little bit more information is because the market is still showing signs of bullishness. But realistically, fundamentals is bearish. So we've just got to wait for the complete and utter right time for us to get in those shorts. And I think right now is a little bit too early. I think next week or the following, or next week really, we'll really start seeing those really nice bearish order flow come in for Euro GBP. But for right now, I would wait on those. That's what I'm doing anyways. The loss yesterday pretty much... Was it yesterday? Yeah, the loss yesterday pretty much told me that, right? Do I message you to sign up for a course? Yes, Memphis, just drop me a message, mate. I've still got a 50% off code. I've got 150. Oh, I've got two 50%. No, one. Just got one. I've got 150% off code left. That you can get for your first month. So we only charge £46 a month for our mentoring, but for the first month you're going to get for £23, and that essentially comes with everything. The reason we do that though, the reason why we drop a lot of 50% off, is purely because we want you guys to test our service, and if it's good for you, stay on. You've only paid £23 for the first month, or you can cancel, and at least you tested it for £23. But I can assure you, we aim to get all of our clients funded. Our main aim is to get everyone funded with prop firms. That's our aim for our clients. That's really what we look for. EG actually looks nice to come down though. I actually want to monitor that because that looks really nice. Realistic. Oh, we've had that trade through. We have had that trade through. And then we've got DTO here as well. Let's see if we get a nice big trade through that DTO. Asia's higher swept there. DTO got trade through. Fair value got trade. To be fair, we got an IFVG trade through, and then we've got a DTO trade through, which is quite big to be fair. Okay, message you. Do you do course in London as well? We do. So there's a few different ways we do mentoring, guys. We've just got our month-to-month mentoring, which is in the Discord, comes with all the streams, comes with our fully-fledged course with our concepts, videos, as well as testimonials, and loads of other stuff as well, case studies. Case study, trading tips, psychology videos, fundamentals, everything you need in trading we've got. Because we aim to make you guys funded, right? Our main aim, right, is just to get you funded. That's our aim. And then after that, consistently start getting payouts. That's our aim for each and every one of our clients. And I can assure you, we can make literally anyone profitable. I beg you, test me. We can make anyone profitable. Doesn't matter if you've been in it for 10 years and you've been nothing but failing. Yeah, that's it. That's what I wanted to talk about as well. So we've got a deadline for TikTok in 2 days. I think that's Saturday, actually. I'm pretty sure it's... is it Saturday? Let's have a little look. Oh, shit. I thought it was the 5th that was coming out. Oh, it is the 5th, yeah. What's the deadline for TikTok? TikTok. Yeah, April 5th. TikTok came back online, giving ByteDance more time to find a non-Chinese buyer. So yeah, to be fair, that will be quite big for the US though, if the US are able to get TikTok, because that will boost the stock. Because I'm assuming they'll be putting that on the New York Stock Exchange. The thing is as well, I don't think you're going to see just one person buy TikTok. You'll probably see a load of people come together and buy it. The only way TikTok is going to stay is if it does have a US owner. But at the same time, are they looking to fucking give away TikTok? Like, you don't really want to give away a platform like that. You'd rather let them suffer, really. I need to get a charger ready. Amazon trying to buy it, I think. We'll see. Deadline till tomorrow. What's your thoughts on EG? I'm staying away from EG at the moment, bro. To be fair, we've got the bearish fundamentals coming in, but it just depends on when those come in. We're not seeing. This is what I didn't notice yesterday as well. Stu was telling me apparently the effect of these reciprocal tariffs is coming into place. Was it the 9th, Stu? I think you see them come into play at the 9th. I think it was the 9th. What date was it, Stu? Do you remember? Yeah, the 9th. So that's what, next week, Tuesday, I want to say. Is that next Tuesday? Is that Tuesday? Oh, Wednesday. So yeah, baseline, everyone was, it was obviously the baseline 10%, but reciprocals coming in. Reciprocals are coming in 9th of April. That's where we're really going to see the bearishness of that euro come through. And that is going to hit the dollar as well. So I feel like pound is definitely going to be the most favourable at that point there, just purely off that. Do 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 do. Egypt at the highest there, like I said. Yeah, fair play, bro. It's fair play. She's thick as fuck. Personally, I'm still bearish EG though, man. I'm still bearish EG. But this is the positives, right? This is the good thing. This is the thing about trading, which I do want people to understand, right? Is the aim isn't to win every trade. It isn't. It's not the whole point of trading. We're not trying to win every trade. We're not in these markets every single day just to get winning trades. That's not what we're doing. Sometimes you place trades to understand the current markets, right? This is why I'll always say never ever close a trade, because you need to understand the current markets. And sometimes you need to be told straight by losing a trade. If you lose 1% but know where the market's going now, or you know you're getting in too early for a certain position, or you're a bit too late, that 1%, that minus 1% will end up making you say a 2-3 R trade. Let's say 3 R, making you 3%. Obviously, the deficit between that's 2%, and this is the importance of not getting out of trades, because you need to understand where the market's going. Um, but boys, don't try and win every trade, because if you try and win every trade, I promise you it will fuck up. Yeah, apparently all those best shit. Look, wait, let me try something actually. Let me try something. I actually don't know where the fuck that went. Actually, you know what? Let me use my audio on my camera. Well, it's not letting me use it. Of course it ain't. Oh, it's not on. It's not, it's not working. It's not working. That's actually paranoid. Yes, morning, my boy. So it's just got to run down now. So what's that for? Sorry, slaps. Slaps. Crazy name. Top man, bro. Bloomberg's what I'm currently listening to, mate. I was glad that you went highest day. I was shackled for my true say, man. True say. Things it's just not, that weren't a bad position, man. It's just the thing is, and it's shit. But this is the thing about swing trading. If you're swing trading, trading can't be your only source of income. Like not source of income, but like your only way of like trading because it is shit. It is just shit. Unless you're someone who's just literally barely got any time, has got other businesses to focus on, like two, three other businesses. You're fully booked. You're fully booked up with anything else, and you just let your trades run. That's the best time to be trading. Yeah, that's the best time to be trading swing. No, it's not shit. It's just, but that's what I'm saying. It's shit for you because for 3 weeks you felt like you were shackled. Do you know what I mean? So for your position, it is kind of shit. Can you please look at GJ for show, brother? For show. Mate, it's like you need some. Yeah, I need some Laudicus. I'll probably tell him after this. What's your average RR? I don't really look at average RR to be honest, bro. Probably around 2.5% average RR. 2.5. Mate, so I got up to 700 from a 200 capital and it's all gone. It kind of makes sense the reason how you lost that already because you got to think if you had 200 quid and then you make 500 quid, which is fucking insane by the way. What's that increase? What 150%? So you made 150% in how long did you make that? How long did you make that? 2 weeks. So you made 150% in 2 weeks. I can assure you, yeah, that you are. If you're risking that much, you're bound to lose it all at some point, and I promise you that. On a personal account, I swear down. If you're risking that much, you will inevitably lose, and I promise you that that's a fact. So I'd say your risk management needs to get better. If I was to give you any tips or anything, I'd say risk management definitely needs to get better. Um, what we saying about these shorts, boys? You fucking with these shorts? I feel like I need to get on my chair for this. Yeah, oh no, that got gay. No way I just stood like this, bro. You taking the mick, man. Right, give me 2 seconds, boys. Let me just get my charger. But boys, if you're not following the YouTube, go follow that. But a little reminder, we're doing a 50k account giveaway today, boys. 50k account giveaway. 50k, probably worth about 300 quid. If you boys want to get in on that, either drop me a message, just drop me a message in it. Boys, drop me a message on this account and I'll send you the link to the Discord because we do the giveaway over in the Discord. So make sure you drop me a message, boys. And I'll shoot the link for the Discord over to you. Where is the... How am I going to do this, bro? We're doing a 50k account giveaway with ACG today. So boys, make sure you're in the Discord if you want to get to be in the chance to win that. If you're not in for that, boys, peak. Who the fuck does not want to win a 50k account? Especially with ACG. Very strong firm. This is a heavily manipulation GU. Mate, you need a run model. What? Why is that? Perfect. We're seeing EU drive down perfectly now. Yeah, split or still is very funny, man. Split or still is so funny. Boys, drop me a message now if you want to get the invite link to the Discord. I'm sending it to people in my DMs now. I just joined my bro. Lovely stuff, man. Boys, I'm literally sending my links around now. Look at now. I'll have a look. No one's going to beat me joining the queues first. Come on. Wow. Yeah, we've got SMT, so yeah. We don't do account management, bro. We've got our own accounts to worry about. Right, boys, I'm just sending a link around. If you want to get into the ACG giveaway today, boys, drop me a message, man. So what will happen NFP today? Realistically, off forecast, the labour market is looking to loosen up a little bit, which is negative for the dollar. We're seeing average hourly earnings stay the same, unemployment stay the same, but openings come lower. When we see openings lower, we do really want to be seeing something come in return, so like higher average hourly earnings or unemployment down. But that's not what we've got. So we are seeing a loosening of of the market. So I'd say, yeah, we're short dollar really for the day. NFP mainly is what I'm looking at. We've still got quite a long time to be fair. Still got an hour left to the kill zone. Yes, MH. Is that you, Clips? Is that Clips? So you man always pump fake me with the fucking with your names on YouTube and TikTok and that, man. You just choose Romney or their amount to enter this giveaway. Or there's a amount. Oh no, we do quizzes, boys. So you ain't got to pay for it. You haven't got. If it's a giveaway, boys, we're giving it away. You haven't got to pay for anything. But we do quizzes. It's quite a fun thing we do on Friday. So I don't know if you boys remember like Kahoot quizzes like you used to do in school and shit. Some of you man are probably like 30, 40 years of age thinking, mate, I went to school for fucking 20 years, pal. But yeah, we do Kahoots. We do a couple of Kahoots and then we do Split or Still. We make our own Kahoots, so got a little bit of humour in there. We make them quite funny. They're about 20 questions long, all of them. We do 2 of them each day, so we've got 2. You can get 2 potential winners of a 50k account. You pretty much got 2 chances to win a 50k account, and then we do Split or Still at the end. How do you know what the fight is? Because I saw your initials MH in it. I don't know your name's Michael. I'm not going to bait out your last name as well, but I know your name. I know your full name. I know your full name and your address, bro. I also know your mum's maiden name. No, cap. No, that's cap. I do know your name though. That I weren't lying about. I don't know where you live. No, I'm joking. Did you post the quiz? No. We don't post. What do you mean, bro? Sorry. What is the London kill zone? So the London kill zone refers to the high liquidity times in London session. Those times are from 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. So this 3-hour gap is when we've got a few central banks opening. So we've got the European Central Bank open. So we've got the Frankfurt open at 7. And then we've got BOE open at 8. So we've got a lot of induced liquidity at those areas of time. So that's why we trade from 7 to 10. It normally gives us the best positions as well. Exactly what I was saying, what we wanted to happen, boys. Wanted to see EU come down a little bit further. I want to see retracement on the 4-hour. I want to see us come below this 1.1k handle and start coming into this fair value a little bit more. Didn't actually draw this out. But come deeper into this fair value. If we can come to 50%, perfect. We've already come to the Friday 50. So that's already made me happy. I'm basically looking at the 5 minute to see trade throughs because obviously we take and sell side liquidity of the last previous couple 4-hour candles. All these lows here are pretty much prior 4-hour candles that we've just swept and moved into the next 4-hour imbalance, which is perfect. So I'm looking for us to start moving at some point. I'm not saying when. We could definitely continue a little bit lower. I could see us coming to maybe 50% of its fair value. Would be a lot nicer anyways, because it would show we've mitigated it perfectly, and then we have to push off the Friday 50 as well as that 1.1k handle. So we'll see. Rich Ash just shut down a prop firm today. Everyone buy 100k accounts just 4 long. Imagine that, bro. Mate, imagine that. We've got about 70 man jump on and just rinse 200k accounts. All pass on NFP. Yes, Jada. Or is it? Is it Jada or is it a little bit longer than that? I can't tell if that's your first and last name or if that's your first name, middle name, first name, just long first name. Tripping me out. I'm gonna call you Jada because it just seems way easier. Okay, it is. How to enter the giveaway, bro, boys. I'm gonna keep saying this, so don't even worry if you're not listening. We're in the Discord. In the Discord, we do the giveaway. You need to be in the Discord. You need to be in the voice chat by 12:30. Actually, you know what? 12:30. We'll probably start closer to 1 p.m. But I'm going to jump on the voice chat at 1:30. In fact, I'm going to show you. Boys, especially on YouTube. I'll show you, man. So this is our Discord, boys, right? This is our Discord. So at 12:30, we'll be sending in an announcement in this announcement chat, where we'll be streaming in this voice chat here, just below memes. And in here, we'll be running those Kahoots, we'll be running those giveaways. And you've got 2 chances of getting into a 50k account giveaway. So, boys, make sure you're in the Discord. Honestly, make sure you're in the Discord. If you want a link for the Discord, drop me a message on TikTok. I've got the account on this phone here as well, so feel free to send me a message and I'll shoot it around. That's it, there we go. Jay, just copy and paste that into your web browser, should be working. Do you need 2 devices, just the shapes? No, Matt. So this is how it works with Kahoot, right? So she invites you to. I can't go back into those times we were just risen on live though, man. I can't do that again. What's the prize this week? 50k account, Vishal. 50k account, bro. You better be getting up there, man. Fucking hell. Can you win the account, for God's sake, Vishal? Please. You need 2 devices for it to be easy. You do need 2 devices. So the best way to do it, right? So I will be streaming the answers on my screen, right? What you'll need to be doing is you need to join the stream, say on a computer, laptop, whatever. On the stream, you'll be able to see, obviously, the questions, and then grab your phone and then do it on the phone as well. And then with the phone, you'll be able to actually see what to click. If you don't know how Kahoot works, boys, that's crazy, man. But you got defo got like 5 monitors, trust me. Michelle's ready for it every time. But the best way is to have a computer and a phone. That's the best way to do it. Phone to actually answer, using it as like the control panel. And then the laptop actually to watch the stream. That's the best way to do it. Oh, now you work, yeah? Trust me, Riley, bro. Trust me, bro.